Silent song.
Hi, my name is Susan Yoes. Today I'm going to discuss education and the differences between 1950 and 2009 curriculum in the grade levels kindergarten to 4th grade. Some of you have finished school and are now in college. Others of you are in grade school today, and a few of you will be going next year, but are currently in preschool right now. Today's school curriculum has changed greatly since the 1950s, but not only has this number of students grown, but so has the demand for an education. It is state mandated that if a child does not attend so many days of school per year, the parents will be put in jail. Our country holds a high regard for a person with an education. Most employers will not hire a person without a high school diploma. I will be covering subjects such as math, English, and science. I will compare the education that your grandparents had to the one that you are receiving today. Also, due to the new development of technology, the school can give the students an increasing level of knowledge. For an example, computers are now placed in most, if not all, schools today, whereas they were not even a household appliance until the late 1980s. In the 1950s, a new math curriculum became a set. According to Marco Learning Systems, most of the teachers were either being trained or trained to be able to teach math in a certain way. Math was not considered a big part of education back then. By the 4th grade, they had learned to add and subtract with multiple digits. In today's realm of education, the teachers have to have at least a 4-year college, or have at least 4 years of college and a teaching degree or certificate. My daughter's in the 3rd grade and is already learning home multiplication. They have done the adding and subtracting in previous grades. In 2nd grade, teachers taught division. By the 4th grade, students will be completing long division and multiplying 3 digits by 3 digits. The math curriculum has come a long way over 60 years. When we're talking about English, we include reading and writing. Basically, through the years, we have jumped ahead about a year and a half on the learning scale. Our preschools today are like kindergarten and 1st grade in the 1950s. Yes, both time periods required reading and writing, but over the years, there are higher expectations on the students today. For instance, in the 2nd semester of kindergarten, the students should be reading. According to the Arkansas Department of Education, the Beacon, by the end of elementary, students should be able to apply a wider range of strategies to comprehend, interpret, evaluate, and appreciate text. They should be able to use technology to find resources. Examples: libraries, databases, computer networks, and video. They can also understand genres to create, critique, and discuss print and non-print text. Also, most schools and preschools today include teaching the students another language like Spanish. The list goes on about the information these young children are supposed to be learning. Science, and a long, old age part of history, it stems all the way back to how man was made. But that's a different topic all on its own. In the 1950s, science was like math category and wasn't a big part of the curriculum. Yes, the students studied science, but not intently. In the elementary schools today, they have hands-on science. For example, in the 2nd grade, the students study the growth of the chicken, from a fertilized egg to the day it hatched. There is an actual incubator in the science lab. The science today is a great experience for children. So, what have we learned today is that education has come a long way in the past 60 years. Most of the children today in the United States have an awesome educational curriculum. It may be intense at times, but the children strive from the experience. With the great help of technology, we as a society have come so far. Our children will take this help our future become bright. Because our children learn every day, whether in school or someplace else. For instance, last year my 7-year-old, at the time, went for a ride with my dad in his work truck. She looked down at the door and asked, "What is this rolling on?" My dad said, "This is the handle to roll up and down the window." She looked at him and said, "Where is the button?" Children today have an easier life than we did. Our children's future is at the touch of a button. Thank you.